Hi, in this video I will mention cousin marriage and why is this is not why it is allowed in the Quran. So first of all, so we should look at the rate of cousin marriage and we should understand it and we should know how cousin marriage is mentioned. So cousin marriage mentioned as allowed in the Quran and however we can't see any health related reasons for this change. It says only prohibited. So like there are evolutionary approaches trying to understand it, and it says that it increases the chances of disability. However, there may be some advantages in long term. So some claim that like in psychology, uh, many social scientists, so we can see that begin their investigations of human inbreeding with the following two Freudian assumptions. First, close kins are desired as mating partners. So there is one possibility is that, and people were instinctively or interested in this, and so that they cannot maybe stop it. So they cannot resist it, and God has created that kind of love, and also God created that you can love someone, and it shouldn't be rational. So since God has created this, so God may not be able to interfere. So God led to this desire, and it says it's not prohibited, but it doesn't. It's also important to know that it's not promoted. God doesn't say that you should go to marry your cousin. So let's look at other things like how cousin marriage is. So it is mentioned in Nisa Surah verse, and in fact, it says that worldwide, more than Wikipedia, more than 10% of marriages are between first or second cousins. So there's a chance that it shows that actually we have instincts to choose it. So we somehow maybe it's something that cannot be inhibited easily, and we will mention it as evolutionary advantages maybe. So like for example, and also we can see that this marriage is. So this fund is revealed high but overall stable trend of prevalence of 63%, more prevalent among young and uneducated women living in rural areas. And so anyway, so it is very common in Pakistan. It seems its benefit mentioned as more children, stronger family ties, both when men and women had more children when their opposite sex siblings married. Also, we can read this article published in Cambridge website, this journal. So this is quite interesting article. I strongly suggest you to read it. Fitness costs of cousin marriage are present in terms of reduced child survival, while benefits exist as increased fertility for men and for women. Interesting. So we also find some differences in the projected growth rates of lineage as a function of marriage type. It's interesting. Finally, we discussed trade-offs that might shape marriage decisions in different ecological conditions. So to read it and to conclude it, we have to read more. But we can say that. So once cousin marriage is prohibited, it's sort of like limiting human evolution, right? Because we see that more than 10% is cousin marriage. So it's sort of like hard to, so interesting and worth to investigate. And so you can read this article further. I don't recommend cousin marriages, and then I think that would be better if they marry someone else, other people. And Quran doesn't say that you should marry with your cousin. It's like they shouldn't distort the message just because something is allowed. Because nowadays maybe there's a chance that we are unhealthy, we are under a lot of pressure, so that maybe it increases the chances of that problems, disability, and the food is not as good as before and not as natural as before, and there are other changes increasing the chances of disability, and so that's why we should take into account all of those things and scientific facts, and we try to not to marry our cousins, and but it's not a rule, so I cannot say that it's God's rule. It's up to them, not the couples, and they should know the consequences. That's all I want to share, and thanks for watching this video, and God knows better, and hope to see you in the next video.